So I know it's super, super late, depending on where you live, I guess, but, and sorry I didn't give like an announcement of when I would do this. It's been a busy day. And unlike my normal Disney trips, I only have today as a one day trip. Anyway, we just finished the fireworks. I'll show you. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. It's actually the first time. Like, I've been to Disney how many times, whether Disneyland or Disney World, and this was the first time that I actually watched the fireworks. Hi, Manuela. Almost 7 in the morning in Germany. That's awesome. I hope you're having some good coffee. So, yeah, this is the first time I've ever done the fireworks. All my Disney trips, this was the very first time. Anyway, it's been a busy, super busy day. I would have liked to have live streamed earlier, and so I apologize, but it just was not happening. I was busy. I was so busy. But it's been such a good day. I guess we could show you around a little bit. See, there's the castle. Isn't that wonderful? It has been such a good day. This morning, my sister and I hurried around. We walked on to like 5 rides within the first hour and a half, 2 hours tops. And it was amazing. It was amazing. And then my brother and his boys surprised us while we were in line for Peter Pan. And so we've been, all of us together all day and having just the most amazing, wonderful time. But I do apologize that this is so incredibly late. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Phyllis. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I am coming through though. I promised I would live stream at some point today, and hey, I am, when there's, 2 hours left till park close? Better late than never, though, right? There it is. There's my castle. Isn't she beautiful? I had something amazing happen today. So it's been a rough year. A lot of you know. Well, it's been a rough few years, but I wasn't able to travel, or for a long time I wasn't able to even sit because physical problems, whatever. And so I spent this last year getting all kind of procedures and surgical procedures and, all of that. And so to be able to be here today and walk around, it's crazy. No scooter this time. And I couldn't find any of my canes. So today was just walking. Like, I don't know how this body did it. I know I'm going to be stiff tomorrow. But anyway, earlier today, we rode on it's like a little fire truck. And, they kind of give people rides from like town square to the castle. And so we were on the little fire truck, and the driver was named Steve, and he told us that the last time that Walt Disney was photographed in the park was driving that little fire truck. That was the last time, shortly before Walt died. He was photographed sitting in the driver's seat of that fire truck. And that was just so, powerful to me. You guys know how much Walt Disney, how much Disney, all of that means to me. Anyway, craziest thing happened. the driver, Steve, wonderful, fabulous Steve, he let me sit in the driver's seat. I didn't ask. In fact, we had already gotten off of we had disembarked from the fire truck. And then he called to me. He took the key out of the ignition and he let me sit in that seat, Walt's seat. And he even let me toot the horn, which I know probably seems like something really silly to a lot of people. And maybe it is, I don't know. But it was awesome. And it meant a lot. And especially with everything it took to get to this point, to be able to sit long enough to get here, to be able to walk around this park, just to be able to be traveling, living, moving around, doing anything again has been, well, a lot of you know, it's been crazy getting to it. And yet here we are. And then I got to sit in the driver's seat. And that was amazing. It was so amazing. Anyway, so we're here with my castle. And we're all so tired. We're so tired. But we watched the fireworks. And it was my very first time. Sorry, I gotta fix this. There we go. Yeah, first time in all these Disney trips, whether here or Florida, the very first time that I've actually camped out to watch the fireworks from a good spot. And we got a really good spot. We camped out for, I think, like an hour and a half. But it was good because by that time, we were all so tired. And our feet I don't have Disney feet anymore. But I guess it's been 2 years. Can you believe that? It's been 2 years since I had been to Disney. And so I just didn't have my Disney feet anymore. Bring you into this crowd a little bit. Better view of the castle. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe there's a tree right in the way. Oh, and they're just now opening it up. They closed this whole area off so that for the fireworks, for safety, and then once they open it, see this stampede of people heading back there. They'll go on all the rides in Fantasyland and just walk right on to all of them. See if you can see. Yeah. But we're too tired. Our feet hurt. Our feet are killing us. My nephews, they're such troopers. They're such troopers. It was so cool. Because it was just going to be my sister and I. Because tomorrow we're going to a memorial service, a funeral, celebration of life for someone. And we were just expecting, it was just going to be her and I here today, which was fine, great. But then when we're in line for Peter Pan, my brother, one of my younger brothers, I have a lot of brothers, but him and his boys, his sons, surprised us in line. My sister, I guess, already knew, but and was coordinating with them, sneaky buggers, and they surprised us. And then we've just been chilling all day. And I don't mean chilling, we've been doing stuff, but I've also made sure to just kind of take it easy in a lot of ways too. So this morning, no, we were running around, my sister and I. We had a plan, and we hit several rides. And it was awesome. It was so awesome. It was overcast, lots of cloud cover until lunchtime. It was awesome. And we walked on to several rides. All of our favorites we got done. And then after that, we were, hanging out with my brother and his boys. And but because I've had the great pleasure and privilege of having been several times, I wasn't in a hurry to run back and forth, you know, across the park to go this ride, that ride, whatever. I just wanted to chill and just enjoy and appreciate so much being able to just be here. The drive getting down here was awful. Forgot I was going to tell you guys about that. That was awful. We caravanned, but the drive, my God. I mean, we did it, but I was sitting with like two butt cushions, and then for the last 2 hours of the 10-hour drive, I thought it was going to be 9 hours. No, it was 10. I had the ice pack, luckily. I had it in a cooler, and so I was able to have those cushions and the cooler. Oh, yeah, thank you, Manuela. Yeah, I would love a thumbs up. That'd be awesome. Though, I understand if you don't, because I am way late doing this, so I apologize. Not that I had said a specific time anyway, but still, it would have been nice if I'd, you know, gotten on sooner, so my apologies. I know Alyssa's saying it's 11 o'clock there in Utah, so I appreciate you guys being with me and sharing in a little bit of this Disney-ness with me. I mean, you guys are a huge part of making it possible that I'm, you know, able to be here. It's, oh, my sister said they're heading over to Buzz Lightyear. I'm surprised they are, because everybody was so wiped out. But while I'm hanging out with you guys for a minute, they're going to go over and ride the Buzz Lightyear ride again. And that way we can just hang out for a minute. All day, I have just been like, can't even believe that I'm here. I've been wanting it for so long. And through all those surgeries and surgical procedures and physical therapy for months and months and months. And then nerve ablations and, God, all that wackiness, so that I could sit, so that I could walk. And here we are. And I don't even know how many miles I've walked today. I don't know. It's a lot. So much more than I would have thought possible. Am I in pain? Oh, yeah. Have I taken some grown-up pain medicine? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Have I had lots of coffee? Oh, yeah. Coffee and Diet Cokes. But we've done it. We're here. And so we watched the fireworks, and we're probably, maybe, we haven't decided yet, maybe sit down and watch the second parade. We'll see. The fireworks was the main thing, and we've done that. Yeah. For reals, Michelle, Manuela. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. You couldn't sleep. You had some insomnia, and you didn't know why. It's because you were meant to be here with me, with us, enjoying just a little bit of the castle. Hey, intuitively one. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, we made it. We did. I was just saying, the drive down here was terrible. It was so awful. It was so bad. It was so bad. Just like some of the drivers and some of the things, just bad. Well, and then going through, I think the worst part of it was Barstow, California. I want to make a video about, like, who chooses to live in Barstow. I mean, if you're born there and you don't have a choice, that's one thing. But I just don't know how on God's green earth you would choose to live in Barstow. No offense to the Barstowians, but it was awful. 110, 112 degrees. My God. Got out of the car, it was like stepping into an oven. I mean it. It was, woo. And then there's Dawn. Hello, Dawn Marie. Oh, the Main Street foot massagers. At this point, Dawn, I'd have to walk, see, and that's the problem. No, I changed socks. That was a really good idea. If you're gonna do Disney, always bring a spare pair of socks, because once your feet have gotten all sweaty from walking all day, you change out your socks. Makes a big difference. But what I should have done was brought moleskin, and I have so much of it, but I didn't think I would need it because I have good socks, really good shoes, and I just didn't think I would need it. But what I forgot is that I don't have my Disney feet anymore because it's been so long. My feet are like, no, we're not Disney feet. So unfortunately, I've got at least one really good blister so far. We're hoping to sit in the hot tub at our hotel for a little bit tomorrow before we get ready to go to the service. But not if I have like an open blister. That wouldn't be a good idea. I don't know. I don't know if I'm even making sense anymore, but it has been so beautiful. Good food, good entertainment, good company. It's just magic. It's just freaking magic, and it's the magic that I needed. We'll see if you can see Astro Orbiter back there. It's a cute looking ride, kind of fun to see. No, Alyssa, we drove all day yesterday. I've been here. Well, sorry. No, from Utah, we drove yesterday. We drove straight through 10 hours. So we drove all day. We left at 6 in the morning, and we made really good time. We did awesome, but it was rough. It was so rough. And then as far as here at the park today, we left our hotel at 7 this morning and walked here to the park, and we made good time for that as well, and got in well before rope drop, and we were able to put stuff in the locker and, whatever, and chill for a while. And then once they dropped the rope, we went in through Frontierland, and we did Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and that's a roller coaster. And then we did Pirates, and then Haunted, and then Winnie the Pooh, and then Peter Pan, then Alice, then Storybook Canals, and then Canal Boats, and then Snow White. Yeah, it was a lot, but we just busted it all out before it got crazy busy. Yeah, you are always right about that, Alyssa. It is. I'm no spring chicken anymore. It's rough. Yeah, Manuela, I'm gonna take care of it. Yeah, I don't want it to, especially because I've got a busy day tomorrow. I was going to drive home after the service, but what I didn't realize is the service doesn't even start till 1 in the afternoon. And so you figure it'll go for a few hours. And then to do a 10-hour drive right after that would be insane. Plus, most of the drive would be in the dark, out in the desert on my own, because I'm not caravanning on the way home. I'm going to be on my own. And so the better plan is to stay the night, an extra night, and go out first thing the next morning, or to go ahead and leave, get on the road right after the service, but then stop halfway, get a hotel, and then the next day drive the rest of the way. We'll see. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. Oh, thank you, Manuela. Yeah, I'll be safe. I'll be careful. I am, sorry, there's like a stray hair. I don't want to say exactly because, one, I'm in Disney, and two, I don't want to get demonetized. But I will be well protected. I will be prepared to defend myself, shall we say. Pew pew. I mean, no. Anyway, I'm losing my headscarf there. Bandana. No, I believe in protecting myself. Yes. Hello, Mr. Lynn. Oh, that's a fun last name. Higginbottom. I love that. That's fantastic. Thanks for being here. Let's see. So Phyllis, it's 11:19 p.m. where you are. Thank you for being with us. I found somewhere to lean up against. Anyhow, no, I'll be so careful on the way home and ready to protect myself. Yeah. Seriously, it's just hitting me again and again and again that I'm actually here. I knew I would be eventually again. I knew I would. But one, I wasn't planning on it being this soon. And two, even though I knew I would, it's still crazy that I am. And that this silly body has been able to actually, like, serve me today. I have a very distinct limp at this point. And like I said, I couldn't find any of my canes. I don't know where I put them. I did one of my declutters. Sorry, I've got a mint that's falling apart. I did one of my fabulous declutters and got so organized and so cleaned up, so much so that I have no idea where any of my canes are. The ones that fold up, the regular ones, I don't know. So, and there was no way I was going to go in a scooter again. Absolutely not. So it's been a little bit rough, but holy cow, amazing what this body has been able to do. What these feet have been able to do. It's wild. It's wild. I can't even believe it. I can't. And if you've followed any bit of my kind of health journey and the odds and ends here and there with that, maybe you'll understand a little bit what I'm talking about. Like, it's been wild getting to this point. And the fact that I got here is kind of one of the biggest things, because, you know, a bit over a year ago when I started this year-long journey of procedures and all of that, so many doctors, I couldn't sit for more than 5 minutes because of my tailbone that I didn't know was like all bent out of shape from a really traumatic, childbirth experience of Mariah, our youngest. And all of that, you know, then till now, not being able to sit for 5 minutes. So now, yesterday, driving 10 hours with only bathroom breaks and being here. Not being able to walk a mile. And now today, I've walked at least 8 miles. I haven't seen the final tally, but at least 8 miles. Isn't that crazy? It's like anything is possible, you know? It hasn't taken away, like, all the stress of life, and the problems will still be there when I get home. You know, all that kind of thing. But at least for a little while I'm here, those problems are a lot easier to manage, you know? And this gives me just that magic pixie dust or something, so that I know that I'm going to be okay. We're going to get through whatever else. And there's so much going on right now. So much. I mean, I am here for a memorial service, for one thing. But, you know, endless family drama, extended family drama, my God. And just a million other things going on. And at least one more surgery within the next like 6 months. And that sucks. God, that sucks. Because remember I had said no more surgeries ever? Well, that was very short-sighted. Yeah, wildly optimistic, and God bless that optimism, but oh, they got done at Buzz Lightyear and now they're going into Star Tours. Awesome. Oh, I'm sure Kitty is absolutely fabulous. I'm sure Kitty is doing great. Yeah, I am, Lynn, I am in Disneyland in California right now. Yep. Disney. I'm over here at the, what is it, fairy tale theater thing. And the rest of my party, they're over in Tomorrowland. We watched the fireworks and the projections on the castle, and now they're over there whilst I talk to you guys. Yeah, Alyssa, yeah, driving all day yesterday. All day. That was, but we made really good time. We really did. I was pleased. I was pleased with us. And our hotel has worked out well. It's been good. And hopefully we'll get in the hot tub tomorrow morning. We want to sleep in a little bit though. And especially where the service isn't until 1. Hopefully we can get in the hot tub, because I know my body would be like, yes, wise decision. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, Manuela, exactly. Recharged batteries. Yeah, absolutely. It's that pixie dust. Let me show you. Hold on. Look at this. I know you'll get like not as clear of a picture as I get because of the way the lights with the camera, but it's just magical. It's just magic. And like even this little area that I'm in, like with this stream, I know that's just such a silly little thing, but it's all these little details. And that's something that my sister and I have been focusing on a lot today, is just all the little details, because there are so many little things that if you're running around all day at the park, just trying to get from ride to ride to ride, you miss out on all those little details. And it's fine if you're just, you don't get to come very often and you want to hit all the rides. That's great. That's awesome. But when and if you have the chance to take it easy and take it slow, there are so many little details that are totally worth, stopping and appreciating. Yeah. Oh, I'll be careful. Don't worry. I will be careful. I'll be careful. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be careful. In every way, I will be careful. Yeah, Alyssa, I expect it will. God, blisters. I haven't had a blister on my feet in so long, and especially not at Disney, because I had finally found the right socks and found good fitting shoes that, wasn't even needing my moleskin anymore. But now, until I get my Disney feet back, yeah, they're a little rough. What good stuff did we eat? Let's see. We had churros, because of course. And I had my hand-dipped corn dog from the Little Red Wagon. That is a must. It is amazing. Coffee, lots of coffee. A really yummy double chocolate chip cookie. That was so yummy. What is that noise? It's got to be a bird of some kind. It is. It's some kind of bird. Let's see. What else did I have? Nothing healthy, that's for sure. Nothing healthy. I can't think of what else I had. I know I had other stuff. I have no idea what else I had. The corn dog with chips and a lot of ketchup. Coffee. A really yummy cookie. A churro. And some other stuff that I cannot think of right now. Darn it. Just know that it was good and I enjoyed it. Whatever else it was. It'll come to me probably, but anyway. Maybe I'll have you guys walk around with me for a minute. I've got to go catch up to my brother, my sister, my nephews. Actually, no, I'm going to take you over here for a minute because there's like nothing going on over here. This is where you can meet the princesses.
That's great photography.
Let's see. The Royal Hall. Let me show you. This is where you go in and meet the princesses when they're in. And then this is the Royal Theater Square, but this right here, this is really cool. This is Rapunzel's tower. How cool is that? Right? Anyway, kind of a quiet little area over here. I've live streamed one other time ever at Disney, and I don't want to be around other people if I'm going to live stream. I don't want to impose on their Disney experience. That's a me thing. I'm going to be honest, it drives me crazy when Disney live streamers will live stream on a ride or in line for a ride. I just think that's obnoxious, and whatever. People can be mad at me about that, but I think it's obnoxious. So we're over here in this quiet little courtyard because, people came a long way and paid a fortune to be here with their families and kids and all that. They don't need live streamers getting in on their family vacation, Yeah, healthy stuff takes up room. Yeah, I think I had a plan at some point that I was going to eat like some of that kind of like good stuff, like good for you kind of stuff. And then I was like, wait a minute, I'm at Disney. Yeah. Anyway, how are you guys? Have you had a good day? I really hope you've had a good day. I truly do. I hope you have had a good day. And thank you so much for being patient with me today. All right. Yeah. didn't get on till now. But just know that I've been having an absolutely magical, wonderful day. Just wonderful. So absolutely what I needed. And I will go home able to be a better mom, better wife, better person by, recharging my batteries, refilling the tank, with some magic. And on to more dumpster diving. Yeah, we were diving just like nonstop. My God. And then I've slowly but surely been getting stuff sorted and documented and all of that. But will we ever catch up? That's the big question. I mean, eventually, yeah. And then I'll work on the studio shed. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Oh, Manuela, thank you so much. I guess it wouldn't do too much harm if you guys just kind of walk with me over to Tomorrowland. But I want to try to not impose too much on, like I said, on other park goers, park guests. Trying to think of what's the best way to do it. Because almost no matter what, to get over there, there's, I'm going to have to go through some people. Well, not through them, but you know what I mean. Let's make our way over. After fireworks, a lot of people take off. A lot of people leave. There's still a good crowd here, but the early morning, the first 2 hours after rope drop, when the park opens, and then the last 2 hours, they're my favorite. When you're bright and fresh and ready to go in the morning, and everyone's just excited. And we're so pleased that you joined us during the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration. Can you hear that? Maybe we'll watch the parade. I don't know. I wonder if my brother and sister and nephews want to come do that. Maybe we will. Guess I should make my way over and find them, and then we'll suss it out. But not a lot of people are going to show up in my background if I keep this really close. So I'll feel all right, because you're basically only seeing my face, and not like everybody else and their kids and their whatever. Yeah, I've just gotten weird about that. Maybe that isn't weird, but I've had a lot of thoughts about that over the years. What I'm comfortable with, as far as like in my videos, in public places, Anyway. Yeah, see, like this. Then you're not going to see everybody's babies. Thing is, I also want to show you some of the park too, Okay, this will be okay. Let me show you. How pretty is that? That's the Astro Orbiter up close, heading into Tomorrowland. Isn't that so pretty? God, I love it. And video just cannot possibly do it justice, I know, but oh, it's so pretty. Anyhow, we'll just see if we can find them. I think they said they were on Star Tours, and see if they want to go and catch a spot to sit down and watch the parade. It'll be a lot easier now to get a spot for the parade now that, it's past the fireworks and so many people have left. We won't have to fight for a place to sit and watch. It can get brutal. People can get crazy, myself included, when it comes to your spot, and it can get wild. I have moments I'm not proud of. Let's see, so I'm over at Star Tours, but I'm not seeing them. They might be on the ride right now, actually. Maybe we'll wait for them out here. Scoot all the way back here so that no one can walk behind me, so I can maintain their privacy for the most part. Anyway. Oh, really? No, it would have been Alyssa, because it was here in 1998. It would have been a different color. It's had a few different paint schemes over the years and years and years, but Astro Orbiter has been here since at least the 70s, maybe 80s, but no, it's been here a long time, but they've changed it significantly over the years. They've repainted it and done different stuff to it, and like Space Mountain, which is just like around the corner from here, they've changed that as well. Yeah, some really wacky paint themes and ideas they've had. A place to kind of perch. Feels good to sit down, kind of. You know, even just being here, like not having to run and get on this ride and that ride and this ride, it's just being here, you know? But especially during the first 2 hours, like I said, and the last 2 hours. They're the absolute best. Just the absolute best. I'm hoping that I will see my family when they get off this ride. See if they want to go watch that. We got to see a little bit of the parade because it started... it was happening while we were sitting holding our spots for the fireworks. And so, we could see what we could see over people's heads. I wasn't really trying to watch the parade. Mostly I just wanted to sit down and rest my feet. But we did at least get an idea of it. It's the Paint the Night parade that a lot of people really love. I thought some of it, at least what I saw, some of it was pretty dang creepy. Like, pretty creepy. The genie, really creepy. Slinky dog, really creepy. Yeah, super duper creepy. But, anyway, I know one of my nephews had wanted to watch the parade. So maybe they'll want to do that. I don't know. Although if we are going to do that, I should probably visit the little girl's room. It's just that I've found a perch where I can just sit here. So I kind of just want to stay right here. Oh, look, walking around Disney is no joke. You got to wear good shoes and good socks and moleskin if you don't have your Disney feet. Please believe me, it's a lot. And yet I've been able to do it. How cool is that? And then we will walk back to our hotel, and I feel pretty confident that I'm going to be able to do that too. Yeah. I don't know if there was anything in particular that maybe you guys wanted to see while I'm here. I really have not done much recording, hardly at all today. Mostly because, in fact, I didn't even bring the GoPro. Mostly because it's one day. You know, normally when I go to Disney, I've got anywhere from 3 to 7 days and I can take my time, and whatever. I'll have time to record, but also time to just chill and enjoy for myself. And that's just not the case this time. So I won't be making any like vlogs or anything like that of this trip. So please don't expect any of that over on our vlog channel. I won't be doing that because, like I said, I just really haven't recorded anything. Yeah, it's just been all about being here and enjoying it and being with my family during a really wacky, crazy time in our family. Wacky, crazy time. Seriously, even just like the music and the lights. Like I said, without even doing any rides, just the music and the lights and the ambiance. It's, the more private time. Yeah, Manuela, you really get me, you really get me. You always have. It's just more of just being together, just soaking it up, making the most of every minute because it is just one day. Anyway, to that end, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to track them down and track down the little girls' room and maybe go watch that parade. If you're wondering what parade that is, like what it looks like, I am certain that there's probably 1.5 million videos of it here on YouTube, and it's called Paint the Night Parade. So if you want to feel like you're here with me watching that, maybe look up one of those videos where I'm going to be with, my brother, my sister, and my nephews. I'm not comfortable live streaming while I'm with them, just out of respect. I hope that you all can understand that. I'm sure you do, because you guys are wonderful. You're just wonderful. Thank you, Michelle. Gonna do my best. Gonna do my best. And like I said, I have the means to protect myself. But I'm also going to be smart and just avoid any potential issues. Anyway, from Disneyland, you guys have a good night or a good morning, Manuela. Have a good night, and I'll be home in time to have a dumpster diving video for you this weekend, so stay tuned to see whatever we find and how that all goes. And thank you so much, one, for spending some of your time with me here in this live stream, but also for being a big part of making it possible for me to be here today. It was very much needed, very much appreciated. No more getting emotional, though I was really smart and wore waterproof eye stuff and primer and then waterproof. So the makeup has survived the tears today, but we don't need more. Not till I'm leaving anyway. I appreciate you guys. Sending you some magic. Hopefully it helps with whatever that might be going on in your life. All right, take care. We'll see you soon.